All right, we're going to start. Anyway, I would say more, but I can't say it. So, all right. Greetings. This is Redmond. Redmond from Series B. Much love. Blessings to you. I believe there's questions to be answered. I am connecting to your guides at this time, so whenever you are prepared, we can begin.
Clear for takeoff. Okay, first is Chris, 0. Any messages from my higher self?
Yes, your higher self says take things slowly. Also concentrate on your health. One moment. You don't have to make it a full-time job, but parts of your health do need your assistance. I believe it will help you because you're further down the line in your life. You will be thankful. One moment. I believe it's more in what you are eating from what I'm seeing at this time. One moment. I believe you know what you're speaking of. If not, give yourself time to will. That is the message at this time.
Okay, so I'm going to head over to someone we missed named Brian.
Yes.
Brian's first question. I did a ritual calling upon the Archangel Michael the other day. Does he have any messages for me about it?
Yes, it was correct. Also, your strength, your abilities are getting stronger as you know. It seems like you're connected to the moon more than you might realize. Connecting to the mysteries of the moon, the healing energies of the moon. You realize the moon has much energy to reverse aging. Not to say you're going to go on, reverse everyone's aging, but spiritual energies does reverse aging very much within the soul, which does, you see it on the face also. Blessings.
Okay, we'll have his second question. Which planetary initiation would be most beneficial for me as a magician at this time?
Well, connecting to Sirius would be good. One moment. Also Mars. Mars has much magic within its energy. But Sirius, the planets within Sirius, you can connect to either, or just the entire, all of Sirius if you wish. There's much there that you have a past with, and that is what you are connected to. There's Pleiades also, if you wish to choose. But that is one place to start, but I believe you will go to other places. Blessings.
Okay, and I have a second question for Chris, 0. I missed it. What am I doing in astral?
One moment. It seems like you're connecting to your mother that's on many adventures in astral, assisting many living multiple lifetimes, as many do. But it seems like you're assisting her during these many lifetimes as you are, one moment, You have a partnership with her, a family connection there that is most needed, especially the places she's been going to where it tests her so greatly. And having you there is much helpful. Of course, you have your own life, of course, but Spirit is saying to bring that up to you at this time. Of course, you're doing many things. There's no food around, but not of this earth. Of course, more healing type of food. We'll leave that for some blessings.
Okay, so first up in the next chat is Crystal Eve Snow. How am I helping the Galactic Federation of Light?
With your words of wisdom, one moment. You're also connected to many beings, and you get insight from them, and you bring their knowledge to the Galactic Federation of Light to see their point of view also. So it all is good to be connected to others, to get different points of view as for dealing with a planet like this and other realities also. As many aliens are eager to connect to humans, and it is, remember, many humans here want to connect to aliens, and many aliens want to connect to humans. So there's much going on with that at this time. The astral plane is very busy at this moment, and you connect to many humans that are in astral that are unaware that they are in astral, at least those here that are, we call, asleep. So you are, in some ways, waking them up in little ways. And that's what the Galactic Federation of Light. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Crystal Eve. Are there any messages for me?
Well, yes, your guides say not to think about the past too much. Sometimes it does interfere with your point of view here on this world. Also, to pray a little bit more is what they say. It will help you heal yourself. I believe you're already doing this, but I believe, well, yes, she's already doing it, but either way, they just want to reiterate that. It is helping your healing as your prayers are heard. One moment. And they have other things, but it's all not for public energies. One moment. Or public hearing. One moment. Yes, they say this is going to come out of nowhere. I believe you're aware of the Golden Fleece. Well, you have a connection to it. As for why they bring that up, I believe they bring much humor to you. And intrigue, of course. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Vasco. I saw a ball of light change shape in the sky. What beings are responsible for this?
One moment. It seems more angelic. More of the angel energies were involved with that. Of course, there was the Yell energies there, but also the angels were sharing their love with humanity. Blessings.
Okay. Are there any messages for me from anyone?
Yes, Archangel Michael says to concentrate on what you want. Your abilities are there. It just your decisions have not been fully made from what he says. The more you concentrate on what you want, it's okay to be undecided. But once you find out what is truly what you want in your vibration, you will manifest it. Yes, it will not be in 5 minutes, but it will happen. Just as long as you truly want it, of course. Blessings.
Okay, next is Carol McLaughlin. Are there any messages for me?
Yes, I believe this has already been mentioned. Yes. You have had reptilian lifetimes, and you're still going through a healing process of those. As you took on lifetimes that were a test just like this world. Very difficult. It was much needed because your family needed you there. Not necessarily need to incarnate in those lifetimes. There were several. And some of those, you say, demons are still with you at this time. Not necessarily demons, but some of it is still with you. And you're still clearing that out. It is going to take some time because it was like a mission beyond more than you realized it was going to turn into. Like you thought you were going to be there for a little while, you end up being there forever. And there were several lifetimes. It was a string of lifetimes with the reptilian race. But also your presence, there was very much healing and responsibility within the reptilians. So it wasn't Orion, I believe. It was WAMC. And it brought a lot of order. You were one of many that bring peace to their society. You can say what your connection was similar to Yeshua was in some regard. Not necessarily in the same way, but it was very effective. Whatever word you have here. It brought a positive energy to others. So. Blessings.
Okay, Carol also asks, how are my hybrid children doing? 2 Yael and 3 Arcturians.
I believe there's another one, a Pleiadian. I believe that has just arrived from what I see. I believe they're connecting to the Pleiadian Alliance recently. How your others are doing, they're doing quite well. They're learning from you. You are their classroom. They are safe. But they are learning from you what you allow them to see in your life. If you connect to them in astral. And just possibly you will see visions of them within your dreams. If you see a vision of a stranger, most likely that is them. You will feel the vibration of them. Blessings.
Okay, Danielle Spencer asks, can you tell me what the physical upgrades I'm going through now are for? They are painful, yet I feel important somehow.
Only thing I see is, yes, infusion upgrades is what I see from the Yael, Arcturians, is to, you're also receiving much downloads as for knowing more about your planet, your history of your planet. That is what I am connected to. It seems like there's alternative histories that have not been brought to your vibration. You have been part of this Earth's history, and it seems like a lot of that's being brought to you at this time. And some of it is a physical effects. You're feeling the vibration of it. You're feeling the Earth's change also. There's more, but that is all I can connect to at this time. That's it.
Danielle also asks, can you suggest when my family and I might be able to move out of our isolated area?
When the time is right. And so when your guides are not making that clear, it is up to you. That is why. You will understand when you get fed up enough, you will leave. So I believe the monetary area has to be fulfilled first. And once that is, I believe you're not ready to fully leave yet. But you are getting there. Enough is enough from what I see at this moment. But it seems to be you have much there to learn still, but you can always change that vibration if you wish. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Marianne A. Are there any messages for me?
Archangel Michael at this time is assisting you in your chakras, also connecting you to your mother. As for healing, that's been much overdue. As for the past, he's assisting that at this time. I believe you might feel a vibration. If not, I believe you will in some ways get an intuition of that. Some things are not fully ready to let go of, it seems. One moment. That is all at this time. Blessings.
Okay, Marianne's second question. What is my galactic makeup of my higher self?
Much of it is Yael of royalty. Some of it is draconian, some. A small percent, though, 5%. A lot of Andromedan energies there. Many Andromedan lifetimes. And so many angelic journeys also of opening up universes for others to enter. We can connect to that. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Ra. Is Archangel Michael a past or future self of mine? And if so, is there anything else for me to know at this time regarding this connection? If not, are there any messages from the angelic realm?
You've had aspects of Archangel Michael in other realities. As for a future version, I believe you are connecting to, you're merging with his energy as you wish to be healed, but also to see more and also to become very much like him. So there is an aspect of him you are merging into at this time. So you're willing to give yourself to others, I see. And that is very angelic. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Ra. Do I have any messages from any cute galactic females that have a crush on me?
Yes, there's a few Yael that you connect to in astral. One moment. They're, of course, female, young, short, whatever your attraction is, you're attractive. Anyway, either way, they're your type. Let's put it that way. Yes, they seem to be around you. One is called herself Rachel. One moment. There are. We'll just leave it at that this time. That's the only vibration that comes. They do connect to your Earth women. Of course, they're nothing like your Earth women, but they do connect to their ways. So you can, that way when you connect to them, you don't feel too alien when you connect to them. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Donna Riggs. I would enjoy hearing from any of our pets that have crossed over recently or from years ago. Are there any messages from them?
Yes, one moment. Well, yes, they say they're always there with you when you need them. They're also helping others cross over. That's in your area. They help people cross over to the other side. Some do see an animal come to them, and that is them. There's more than just them, but there are other animals around. One moment. They also assist you in your energy when you are down. Sometimes you might feel their vibration or see an image of them in your mind. That is because they are there. Yes, yeah, I'm not sure if you can connect to this, but they like your tidiness. Even if you might not feel that you're tidy, but they like your tidiness. It's just, I don't know, they just like that. They like the atmosphere that you live in. It is a good vibration. That is the message. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Donna Riggs. I would also like to know if there are any messages from my universal family.
Of course, you connect to them in astral on a daily basis. They're assisting your knowledge as you connect to these timelines, as you're learning much from different timelines. Sometimes you can't decide which timeline to take. I believe you feel that vibration of not knowing what to do sometimes in your day because you're wondering what timeline to take. But that is okay, but one moment. At this time, your vibration is connecting to this earth for a very particular reason, as everyone. But they cannot fully reveal it because you have to discover it on your own. A lot has to do with those that you're connecting with, friends, family. Even some of those friends and family not always have the best relations. It's either way, it's a connection. It doesn't matter. As long as you still connect for who you feel like connecting to, that is saying a lot because your connection to this earth is like a battery. You are sending energy out to others and yourself. To not feel like, some feel like, I don't know what I'm doing here on this planet, but you're doing much just by being here. Of course, there's more details of that, but either way, blessings to you.
Okay, next up is symmetry. Are there any messages for me?
Yes, there's been many reptilians around you recently. You might feel the vibrations of the vortexes opening up around you, or dimensions. One moment. They're giving you information of their time. Now, you might not be fully remembering it, but most likely you're feeling the vibrations of someone being there. They are reconnecting. You are reliving your galactic lifetime. Sometimes you might feel lonely here is because of that when that happens. One moment. But it is what you ask to connect to. So you are connecting to your galactic families. There's Zetas there also that do the same thing. The reptilians seem to do it more often from what I see. They're just helping, they're showing you their connections, but sometimes you just feel a shift in your life. It's subtle, usually, but it's your alien friends connecting to you. Blessings.
Okay, symmetry, second question. Is a brain infusion or brain upgrade for increased intelligence still off the table for me?
I have to check on that. One moment. Not necessarily. One moment. Understand, when this happens, when you do receive an infusion, some do reject it because they have a vibration they wish you learned from still. So you can ask for it again and see what happens. Because remember, sometimes some ask for a miracle and then they forget about it and don't care anymore. And that's kind of what's happened to you recently from what it seems. Is you still have something to learn in this vibration, this lower vibration. So you ask for it again. Continue to ask. And do not feel like you will be failed, that they will abandon you. Don't think that way. Just believe it will happen and put your intentions out to what you want. Yes. You will. It takes time to get used to manifesting. Blessings.
Okay. Joellen E. asks, what is my spirit animal?
Dragon. A nice one, but one of great knowledge.
Okay. I'm wondering what my guides meant while astral telling me, let's go to 68 or 63. Then we visited the areas. It seemed like a busy area with a variety of humans and half alien breeds.
Yes.
Any details would be appreciated.
Well, it seems to be you visited a hybrid world from what I see. I want to say it was in Sirius because I am Sirian, but I believe it was in Sirius from what I'm seeing by this vibration. But it is a world of hybrids that you are part of its creation, that you are the grandmother, they say, because much of it was your idea to create this. And there's much more that you have not fully connected with. But it is an experiment like all worlds are, but it is one of great laughter, but also many tests. They have great technologies, but it seems like they're learning from the humans here on this planet also. They're aware of your world. Blessings.
Okay, Alex78 is next, and her first question, what does my mother think of my sister's recent tribute to her? Does she know of it?
Yes, I believe so, and she is touched from what I see. She seems like she doesn't fully understand it to some degree, but she will eventually. That's what she says. One moment, but she is very touched. So, blessings.
Okay, her second question, do I have any messages from my mother?
One moment. She said she not understand it because some of her is still connected to this earth. So part of her is still in denial of love and acceptance. She is still part of the human ways of life, basically. She's getting over this world. It is very difficult. Even on the other side, it's hard to fully let go. But our message to her is just, she is a sparkling light and doing much more than she did in her life. And just continue on your path, but also remember how special you are. Because, yes, I remember, they say this all the time, but some do forget. And also those connections you have, yes, even negative or positive, they all have a meaning. And it's for you not necessarily to learn from those interactions, but also to move forward and to take that knowledge with you in a positive way. It will enhance your life greatly. Blessings.
Okay, next we're going to switch to the other chat, and we're going to go to Xiao Ma. 3 days ago, a being looked like a little girl came to me in a dream state. She introduced herself as Anna, or Anna, to me. I thanked her for saving my life, but I don't remember the details of how she saved my life. What was my connection with her, and how did she save me?
I believe it was from reptilians. I believe it was a reptilian possession that was going on in a previous lifetime. I know it's more like this lifetime. I believe it was a previous lifetime, and she's assisting you at this time. But it seemed like it was a previous lifetime where you were one of great royalty in another lifetime. Not to say you're not now, but there was a reptilian possession. They were very sneaky, as they are in this vibration. But she is right now around you as a protector. I believe she found you, finally, as she's been looking for you for some time. That's a message.
Okay, second question for Xiao. Please ask her if she has any messages for me.
That she will be around you as long as you want. As she is a teacher to you, and you are a teacher to her. You're there to, it says, sing together if you wish. But her vibration will assist you in opening up more of the reality that you wish to connect with. She shows riches, but it's not of monetary. It is knowledge. It is also a more peaceful timeline as she is opening up for you. Also great health that you can connect to also, as you can connect to your healing abilities through her vibration.
Okay, next up is Amy555.
Yes.
I want to manifest a new relationship, new home, and new neighborhood. Will it work to just think about what I want and how it will feel in order to manifest it? Or do I need to imagine the next steps in order to make it happen? I would love guidance on this.
You have to truly want it to make it happen. Do you want these things? Yes. You put the vibration. Understand, some of these are kind of large to manifest. So it takes time and also effort on your side to change your vibration to connect to it, to make it happen. 1 moment. Yes, the more you want these things, the more you will have them. I believe you will feel it coming close to you also. So just give yourself time. But yes, it's an exercise that is difficult for some to understand. We have to fully want it for it to fully happen. And then sometimes it takes, yes, years for these things to occur. Blessings.
Okay, Amy's second question. What messages are there for me?
As you connect to more of the positive vibrations, you will feel the vibration more from your guide. The more you connect to more positive vibrations, also you will feel nature and see it in a different light. Meaning you will see how it assists humanity. As humanity just sees nature as just nature, but it's much more, as they are bringing much assistance. Same as your animal friends bring much assistance to humanity. There's many messages within them. It's just a vibration of, how do you word it, carrying around? That's a bad word. Either way, that's not good. It's just assisting humanity to go in the direction it wishes to. So they assist humanity in manifesting also. So the more you connect to the positive vibrations, the more you see this. Give yourself time to get used to this. You're leaving third density going into fourth, so it takes some time to fully understand this. Blessings.
Okay, next up is our member Brian. These are his new questions for this week.
Yes.
I was told in a previous chat that I'm an ascended master in other realities. Could you tell me what function I perform in those realities and how I may connect and integrate these selves into my being?
One of them is an aspect as a reptilian, which is very difficult to go into that ascended master energy. One moment. Another one is a Sirian lifetime, where you go through challenging worlds, same as this one. And in this one, you're warning to be ascended master on this planet also. The challenges, you're learning much from it. You're gathering the knowledge from those other lifetimes and bringing it to this one as your abilities increase themselves. Those doorways of that knowledge, understand those other realities that you can connect to also. But think of them as doorways to more knowledge. I believe you can connect to this through a meditation or just through your allowing yourself to open that door without a meditation. I believe you can do that also. Because there's many versions of yourself in that door that you can connect to that will assist you as teachers in this reality.
Okay, Brian's second question. I feel connected to the Roman culture and history. Can you tell me about any incarnations I had as a Roman?
I believe you knew Julius Caesar. The vibration is not being clear at this time. One moment. You do say yes, a Roman soldier, but you had other lifetimes where you're an artist, a creator, which not to be part of the negativity of Rome. Of course, there was not all negativity, but there was a great amount of ego during that time. I believe it much has to do with architecture also. And sculpture, it seems to be in your vibration. You had many lifetimes there. I believe, yes, you're Julius Caesar, I believe you're related to him in that lifetime as a cousin. So yes, that's how you know. But as for a close relationship, I don't believe it was that close though. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Moses. I need to relax more when I'm meditating and need help from my spirit guide. Can you tell me more about my spirit guide and also his or her name so I know who to call for help?
So there's different guides around you. One is connecting to me right now. She's calling herself Kansas. You could say from Kansas, Dorothy, if you want to go in that vibration, because it might help you connect to her vibration. That's the only reason she's using that, to better understand how easy it is to connect to them. Of course, they could take any type of look as they wish. Well, understand is just to put you, in some ways, to put yourself in a deep sleep, because you're still, basically, you could call what your guide says is to, during your sleep state will be your meditation, basically. But the intention now to meditate, if you go to sleep, that is fine. You will get used to the vibration of letting go of third density going into fourth. But as for, you can call her Dorothy if you want. Hopefully that will help you calm your energies down also. That's some reason they took that vibration, just to human themselves a little bit, but also added some humor to it. Hopefully that will help you relax a little bit. Calm Dorothy's energies. That's what she said. Change her name. And that will hopefully help. Hopefully it does not creep you out. I don't believe it will. And hopefully bring some humor to you, because that is much needed. And get used to that. And others can use that with their guides also. It's just to calm oneself down. That is what's needed at this time. Blessings.
Okay, Moses' second question. Could Archangel Ariel advise me or guide me on our finances? My wife lost her job and our financial status is going down.
only to keep your, not too worried, but keep looking for another position. I believe there's one not too far. It might not be exactly what she's looking for, but I believe she will find something very quickly. She has to lower her expectations down a little bit, but this is actually for the best. It'd be more than you realize, but I believe she will find something quickly if she chooses to. Up to her for that. To choose that. But I believe there is a vibration. Just has to keep looking, that's all. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Daria. Any messages from you to me?
Realize the Sirian, the Sirian vibrations are with you a lot at this time, along with Arcturian vibrations, also Pleiadian. The Sirian lifetimes are, one moment, you are, yes, an assistant to those worlds. Yes, where you did not have, you are more of a high density being, you're assisting those worlds. And in your incarnation here, you chose to be more in the physical, because that's not always the case. I believe you, yes, you feel more of a higher vibration entity. But in this incarnation, you felt your time here is much more valuable to be in the physical form, which is a rarity for you. You've had physical lifetimes in the past, but it's been a while since then. As for the details of this vibration, no details can be made at this time.
Okay, Daria's second question. Any messages that would be nice to know about my past lives on Earth?
Most of them are during the time of Atlantis, as you were a teacher of light, of energy to keep the vibration high during the time of Atlantis. Understand this is an early time in Atlantis. Atlantis has been around for a very long time. And when times changed, you left. So you did see the vibration change in a way where you did not want to be involved with it. You did also see visions of Lemuria being destroyed also, and you brought those worries to those, brought those information to those, and they did not listen. So Atlantis at that time was already lost. So you were, after you leave that incarnation, you kind of took a break from Earth. After that, seeing the disobedience of this planet was kind of shocking to you to some degree. Why would you have let go of all this power and to go into this state of mind? But you learned over time it was for the best. That's the only vibration we can say at this time. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Maggie111. Any messages to me from my mother's higher self regarding present situation or anything else?
The main message, not to worry so much. There is a worry energy there. Everything will work out, but also there's a negative vibration around her at this time. It's causing wrong decisions to be made. But at this time, basically the energy, the message to you is just to follow what you feel is right, not worry about what others say, as some are bringing some influence that is not much needed at this time. It is clouding your judgment in some regard, it seems. Basically stand your ground, but yes, there is some manipulation going around you guys at this time, but you are aware. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Maggie. Any messages for me from my husband's higher self?
Yes, he is not perfect, but he wish he was. I also feel his vibration. He wish he was a singer and entertainer. And more likable in a certain degree. He does have some likability, of course, but he wish he was more likable because the information from his higher self is not going into his being, but I do see the singing energy. As for him agreeing with that's another story. But there is one moment. As he, yes, he's tap dancing also. I don't believe that energy is with him in this environment, but there's a part of him that has a past life connected to this. All this entertainment energy is a past life. That is kind of, it's around him though. So that's the message at this time.
Oh. Okay, next up is Wanda 11. Are there any beings visiting me in spirit lately that I don't know?
Only there's a grandmother energy around you. Slightly a grandfather energy, but he comes and goes. Archangel Gabriel is around you at this time. There are child angels around you every once in a while to warn for your vibrations, because they go there for warning. 1 moment. They do say, 1 moment. This goes into the last one, but there is a lifetime where you were a singer, and they are seeing you in that lifetime and then going to you in this lifetime and just seeing the differences there. Blessings.
Okay, next question for Wanda. Do any Zeta Grays visit me that I know or that I'm related to?
Your grandfather has a Zeta Gray energy around him, but so when he visits, you can say that's kind of a Zeta Gray energy. 1 moment. It seems to be a great grandfather also that has a Zeta Gray energy also. Most of this is in spirit, though. As for other than that, there is not that much at this time. So there's more Palladian energy around you if you wish to know about that. Of curiosity.
Okay, Chloe, second question. Why do I feel compelled to hate myself and always find something to be mad at myself about instead of just relaxing and enjoying who I am and what I have?
Yes, because you have not calmed down. You have not, as your aliens say, haven't gotten over yourself. At one time, you were very famous. 1 moment, there's the noise here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There was a lifetime where you were famous. And in this incarnation, it's hard to blend in with this vibration. You're feeling things you never felt before. You're very alien. And in an alien lifetime, you were very well known, but also felt very lonely. So in this vibration, it is double the trouble, it seems, at this time. If you connect to this famous lifetime, I believe it was what the Yael. I believe you were, yes, a scientist. I understand the vibration is much different as a scientist than it is here. It's more of a scientist of sound and art. Is very much with you. And you taught other beings many great things, but it was a very lonely life also. So that vibration is with you at this moment. As it seems like much of that has gotten worse now. You're not getting the attention that you wish, not to say you want the attention. So it's just a lot of the elements of that lifetime are in this one. And it seems like it's much worse. And to do that, to connect to that lifetime will help you heal and release that lifetime. Blessings.
Okay, next is our new member. I think it's Seer Raramuri. So I'm just going to say Seer. Are there any messages for me from the other side?
Yes, there's a grandmother energy around you, assisting you helping you mature in this reality. Also to let you know you're connected to many extraterrestrial but much angelic energies as you were a teacher as an angel. I believe you can feel that vibration and of different languages and different dimensions that you would open up for beings to use. You were, yes, very much opening up different dimensions for other beings. And this was rare for many angels to do so. This is for you to, as for how this will help in your environment, I believe you can connect to that. And even bring a healing, because this difficult lifetime has been not exactly the easiest at this time. So connected to your angelic lifetimes would bring a calmness to you.
Okay, next is Joyce S., and we only have a couple more left for the evening after this. So Joyce S. asks, what can I do to spark my creative side? Lately, I've lost my motivation.
Moment. Yeah, your guides say you just have to kick yourself and get going, basically. Find something that you enjoy. Apparently, these things that you are wishing to do are not very enjoyous. You don't enjoy them that much. So find something that you do enjoy. We'll go through many, try different things, because your motivation is not happy because these things are not bringing a vibration to you. As for motivation, though, that is all in your boat, so when it comes down to it. Blessings.
Okay, second question for Joyce. Are there any messages for me?
Yes, your guides want to know you. The biblical Samson, you did know him in another lifetime, and that's probably why you feel so drained in this existence, is because you're part of lifetimes that were very exciting. And this in this density does not feel very exciting, this timeline. So this is part of why you feel unmotivated, because you're a part of a time that was electrified. Yes, and that did happen in the Bible. There's much more, of course, but that is the short version of it. Blessings.
Okay, next up is Angie77. What have I been up to in astral?
Connected to many sun beings as you're watching other worlds be created and also bringing assistance in your own way. But right now you are seeing several worlds being created in your universe. You do play a role. It does seem of song, but your vibration is assisting, but it is quite a watch. I believe you can connect to that.
Okay, Angie, second question. What beings have been around me lately?
A lot of Zeta Grays have been around you. Archangel Michael. Andromedans. Several Andromedans. A council around you at this time, as they are part of your astral travels.
Okay, my name is Stacy.
Yes.
And I have a question for my sister Miranda, and she would like to know how her daughter Amelia is feeling.
Still having difficulties, it seems. She's actually astral traveling a lot recently, and she's seeing worlds which she does not fully remember, but she's seeing places that she misses. She's homesick, I believe. And that's actually quite normal for children. I believe that will, sometimes she might have a temperament here and there, is because she's homesick. But that's okay. She'll get over it.
And her recovery is okay?
Recovery is, yes, a lot of, from what I see, a lot of it has to do with her connections to other places. As for recovery, she's getting there. She's not as mobile as she'd like to be. But she's doing well.
Okay. And I would just like to know if the Sirians have any messages for me.
In Astro, you are connecting to our energies. You go there for healing. And you also go there to connect to our civilizations. This is one of the places you go to. I wouldn't say you're a tourist, but you do share your vibrations with others. You go there to mingle with your crowd that you are, family that you are aware of. And also, most importantly, connecting to new beings that you've never seen before. Is this if you go to introduce yourself to them? It is something that you wish to also welcome to this planet also and tell them of your times here, as many do not know anything about this world. They've heard of it, but they keep the distance. So that is part of what you're doing at this time. If you want another message, one moment from your guides. They say it has not been easy, but just keep up the good work, as the vibrations haven't exactly been the best. Also, seeing things clearly or thinking clearly has not been the easiest, but it will eventually because you're going through a lot of changes at this time. They say during the summertime it will be much. It's as if you're on a wave right now, and in the summer it'll be more calmer waters.
Great. Thank you for that addition.
Yes.
Okay, that's it, Redmond.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Blessings. Much love. Good night. Thank you. Much love, everyone.